than a
You're right.
hand.
You're right. We don't even have like a corruption or chaos stat in this game. We have insanity.
Yeah, we don't actually. Yeah.
That is
In
funny.
I think they introduced it in second edition. Do they have corruption there? I don't remember now.
I don't know. Let's see. All right. How about we go around the table and everybody introduces their character. We'll start with Gorky. Gorky, who is Finn?
Yeah, so Finn Sour, he's like this big guy, muscly guy. Looks a little bit dumb, but he's not so dumb as it as he looks. He talks like dumb. He looks like he's dumb, but he's not dumb. He's in the middle. Yeah,
He also demonstrated very, very good tactical skill last mission.
yeah. Well,
Smart.
but otherwise he's like more or less dumb. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's like, yeah, and he was just like a regular schmuck from the village, who used to like fighting and then getting himself in a trouble. Then he met like one bodyguard, and he decided, whoa, that's up my alley, and well. Also, it gives me to stay. I can like travel the world, and earn some money, So yeah. So here's Finn,
Little Finn Sour.
Yeah.
Or Finn Sawyer. Hopefully he's not related to Tom.
Who's Tom?
Nostromo, introduce yours.
He's a dwarf, and his name is Morgrim Loadbiter, and basically he's a dwarf from Karak Norn that kind of got bored by working in mining and smelting, and came to Nuln to where he ended up becoming a pit fighter. Yeah, no, I think basically that's it.
Tillman, who?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
My character is Gundika Turmspitz from Rottefach, and he escaped a very large family of really, really suspicious people, and ran to the big city. Became the bodyguard of a crime lord, and at some point decided that he'd rather die for himself rather than somebody else.
What's his name again?
Gundika.
Undika.
I think it's in the Voxcaster. Gundika Turmspitz, Tower Top.
Right. Let's see. Tanner.
Nice to meet you. My name's Oakwitch Brumbleberry. Used to be a road warden, taking care of the missus, you see, until the family sort of kicked us out, and father got eaten by a green skin, and then another one of us passed away, and another one is I don't even know where he is, and just all my siblings are disappearing here and there. Anyway, worked hard to keep the roads clean for many years, but it just wasn't bringing home the bacon, so the missus said go and get a better job. Regrettably, that better job may be on the other side of the law. We're going to have to see. As he shakes a large bag of gold behind him that should not be there. Ching ching ching.
I mean, to be fair, it's you just you stole from the cheater, so so It's basically just took the money away from the guy who was hustling other people. So
What's in the past is in the past. Also, we're leaving Nuln, and you know, let's just not incriminate each other. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I believe in a few moments. So we'll just wait a second before we officially start. But let's see. Fen, what happened in our previous adventure? What led us to the Coach and Horses Inn?
What did you tell it to say, Tanner?
I'm sorry,
You,
who did you say?
Gorky.
Me? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you properly.
No worries.
Well, what happened is that we kind of decided, like, I think like 3 years passed, and people were, after our last job, so, and we accidentally, like, met in Nuln, like, in the center of the city, like, near the tree, and there was hanging a sign, not a sign, but how should I, advertisement notice, whatever, for the job, really, like. And so for that, we need to go to actually like to meet the person who's gonna give us the job in Altdorf. Altdorf. Sorry, Altdorf. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, and he's a prince, isn't it? Isn't it the prince of Altdorf?
Yeah, there is a prince there. So what happened was you all arrived in Nuln, and you were all there for various reasons. Along the boat trip, you all became friends and decided to group together to look for work. By the time you got to Nuln, it was way past midnight, and
Do you
no
want me to
hotel
tell
room.
like all the previous stuff as well?
Well, I'm just gonna shorten it down.
I mean, I can tell it. It's not a problem.
Yeah, if you want to, it's up to you.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, like, so yeah, what happened? Yeah, we were traveling by the boat, and we became kind of friends. And then when we were searching, all of us were basically in the same situation. We all were like traveling and searching for work. We arrived in Nuln. It was evening. It was very cold. Yeah, and it was during the night as well, and so when we arrived there, almost like we couldn't find a place actually to sleep anywhere until we met one guy that our wizard, Dunkrat, I think his name. I'm not sure why he's not here though. Like, is he here? No, he's not. Anyway, our wizard and Finn, we thought like it's very nice guy who's gonna tell us like where we could get like a very good rest, and Phil thought it was very nice of him, and he told us to follow him. So we followed. Some of us like slept on an ice. Like then we also while we were walking, we found a rat, and we decided to cook. you know at one time, and then like while we were walking, like we went into the alley, the dark alley, and then like it seemed that nice nice guy wasn't so nice, so he attacked us. And then yeah, we killed all like there was 4 thugs, we killed them. Anyway, after that, we kind of tried to get he hidden in his like home. We tried to break the door, and then we found out that where could we get a good night rest, and we went to that inn, and then next day we found another job. We found a job actually, like where we had to go to the place called Asylum, and this is like gang territory, like it's like I don't know, some kind of sewer, yeah, underground, Basically, as I understand, all the cities are built on top of each other, so it's probably something like that. Yeah, and well, we went and we were hired to get some kind of stone, and we were supposed to put it into the box. We went to that asylum. We saw a lot of dead people there. That was there were gangers that was killed by another gangers. Then we actually infiltrated those gangers that killed those gangers, and then we it seems yeah, and we found out like that somebody murdered the boss of those gangers, and that they're like cultists somewhere around. We followed the blood trail, and we met loads of rats that Gurnikar was very squeamish about. Like it was very funny because he's like also
I'm very brave. I just prefer fighting humans.
Yeah, he doesn't like rats like at all. Like, and Finn was making fun of him, like how can you just be afraid of rats? But then after we saw that it was like loads of them, we decided just to run. Yeah, we decided to run, and then we came like to a place. We also found the person who stole the stone, and it seems like he was. Actually, it was not very lucky. So he also met with those rats, and well, yeah, he didn't manage to run away. So he got like beaten like till death, and then yeah, we found the stone. Yeah, and then we were running away from rats. We went into this like place, and there was another gangers that was holding up there, and they couldn't they wanted to get out from there, but they couldn't because the place where there was boats. There was cultists, and they didn't want to really they were afraid of cultists, so we decided to band together and fight the cultists. At the end of the day, we just escaped. While those gangers were destruction for the cultists, like the cultists summoned 2 demons, and yeah, while demons were munching on those gangers, we were just running away. And yeah, after that, 3 years passed, yeah, and yeah, we met again in the Nuln, and we found a tree where there was advertisements for a job, and there was very hefty pay. I would say like 20 gold for a day. Oh, and so, but for that we needed to travel to Altdorf, and we decided to travel by coach, and yeah, we were traveling by coach, and then it was already too late. The horses were tired. The coachmen were tired as well. We found an inn. When we arrived at the inn, there was some kind of one coach that was basically running away from that place. We didn't assert why, because it seemed like a very nice place. Yeah. In the inn, our dwarf wanted to play the cards, and with basically a con man, and he lost all his money. Yeah, and Hogwitch, Finn called him Hogwash, but that's just Finn, yeah. So yeah, so and Hogwitch actually he when that guy that hustled all the money from our dwarf, yeah, he went to sleep, and then Hogwitch stole those money back and some more. So, and basically we're in the inn, and we are having a night sleep, and that's always.
Yeah, that about sums it up. It's been about 3 months, because you guys were very badly wounded by the end of it. Not by
It was 3 months,
combat.
not 3 years. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it was
3 months.
3 months. Sorry, yeah.
That's what I remember. Yeah.
Gave us
It's
time to
alright.
set our what's it called there? Advances though.
Yeah, that's a pretty neat and tidy tie-up of all the events. They were being bullied around by the mine carts that they were taking to speed around away from the rats and into cultists.
I'm never trusting a minecart again. I fell off them twice.
It was good times. Good times. Okay. Oh, and Ben's here. So, Ben, why don't you introduce your character to Ross?
I am Doncrod Roth, originally of Altdorf, and out to make my way in the world as a spaceman and occasional translator and occasional dance instructor. Though I do have my own secrets that have not yet been revealed to the party. But I am an educated man, yes.
And then, I think last but not least, Ross, why don't you tell us a little bit about your character?
How do I kind of show up? Since I wasn't with. Have I been like hanging out with them since they've arrived at the tavern? Did I get there the night before? This will kind of.
I believe you were there at the tavern, probably seeing the same message about the, which since we actually have Roll20 up, it's like, I want to say it's handout 1 to players, but basically all it says is that, Prince Hergard is looking for able-bodied men to undertake a most perilous mission into unexplored regions of the Grey Mountains. It's of the utmost delicacy, and absolute discretion is required. Its remuneration is negotiable depending on experience, but a minimum of 20 gold crowns per person per day is assured, in addition to a generous bonus upon successful completion of the mission. But they don't like cowards, laggards, or dwarves.
Ooh, well, we have a bit of a liability there.
Yeah, that's some profiling right there.
You can just stay outside during the meeting.
We're gonna say that you're halfling, Nostromo.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, Nostromo is
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
halfling.
Yes, a very hairy.
Very, very stout halfling.
Just have you wear a veil, yes. I'll cover the beard.
Too much cheese and drink.
Yeah.
If I see them come into the tavern, the first thing I would do is I would be like, Finn, and this little chubby, cherubic-looking halfling with pretty blonde hair and fairly fine clothes is just like cheers as soon as he sees Finn. And he comes over and gives him a big hug the night before. And I describe, so my character's name is Harble. I'm Harble the Halfling, and Finn and I used to travel together, and we I tried to go and take some work. I'm from Barleton in Mootland. I'm sure you've heard of it. And then he goes on like all his different relatives and people that he knows in Mootland that of course you should know. And then he says I went to Vertbad and I am an herbalist, an apothecary, and I specialize in all medicines and working plants. And in Vertbad they kept making me make pastries and meals, and I couldn't find any other work except to make pastries and meals, and they kept that's just being a cook. And so then I went on to Kaiserberg and I got a job as an assistant to an herbalist, and then they made me cook. And so, and I've traveled on to 2 or 3 other different towns, and they keep making me cook. And, well, anyways, what a coincidence to run into you here, Finn. And
No way. No way.
Hogwarts is
Oh,
gonna.
Harbo, you little son of the bitch. I never expected to see you again. Oh, well, it's been a long time, I would say. Oh, I've made some new friends of mine. We have actually one halfling with ourselves. His name is Hogwash. Right, Hogwash. Yeah. Oh, meet Hogwash over there.
is Hogwitch a halfling?
That is correct. Yes.
Oh, my bad. I missed that. Halfling.
No, it's quite alright. And
I
it's
can't.
like you mentioned all the siblings that are disappearing here and there because I usually just name all my halfling characters Hogwitch. Wait, not Hogwitch. Sorry, Brambleberry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So most of the family members just die in horrible adventures across the multiverse.
Nice. I compare notes with genealogies with you until I find some sort of root connection for the next hour as soon as I have the opportunity.
Hogwitch will like quietly be disgusted, like, oh great, I'm related to this thing.
Also,
Complete jerk.
yeah. Also, we have a smart gentleman there. I used to be his bodyguard. Well, now we're friends. He's traveling with us. His name is, I don't know. Well, I call him Smart One. Yeah. I think Donkry, I don't remember really. And then we have a dwarf there that lost all his money there. He's a bit grumpy right now. You shouldn't and he's drunk very much, so he should go to sleep. And then we have another guy. His name is Gun something like Gundi something. I don't remember my name. I'm very bad at names. I mean, the only name that I know for sure is Hogwash, and that's for sure. I know his name is Hogwash, and there is no doubt about that.
I'd say there's quite a bit of doubt, dear friend, as I've made it clear what my name is more than once, but you've decided to call me Hogwash.
It is. Look, when he's saying there is no doubt, it's because that's the nickname he has decided on. The nickname, not the actual name, right? Finn?
Fine.
is
I'll
quite
work with it
true.
for now. Maybe I should get a pink mask when I finally break the law. Probably shouldn't have told you that.
Harble does an overly sanctimonious bow to all of you and is like, "It's a pleasure to meet all of you."
I'll get your forehead off the
Pleasure
floor.
is ours.
Show some halfling dignity, man.
There's a nice bunch. We actually did some job with them. We fought some gangers. We fought some. Before the story, we fought some. That's bastards, very nice men. We met this very nice man that was not very nice man, and then he brought his friend, and they were very nasty friends, and we beat them up. I think we killed them even, and then we fought some cultists. And gangers as well, and met some demons, but we escaped for a while. Anyway, a lot of things happened, really.
Oh. Well, I can't say that I'm glad to have missed that. To be honest with you, Finn, but I'm happy to see you again.
Yeah.
Indeed,
And you
Finn
see
has a
you've-
colourful way of passing over some of the more salient points.
No, you should be glad you missed that, because that actually cost me money. That didn't even make me money.
Oh. Well, speaking of making money, I'm on the road myself, and you see he has like a satchel, it's like a big purse, and he's like, I'm also looking for work. Do you know of any?
Judge, we're in Altdorf now, right?
No, we're not yet.
You're
Okay.
still at the Coach and Horses Inn.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry to interrupt.
the thing is, we at the moment we're actually traveling to the Altdorf, and they're gonna pay us loads of money. Like, on the pamphlet, the smart one, he read and he said it's gonna be 20 golds per day.
20
Imagine
gold
that.
per day.
I
Yes.
know.
Wow.
Quite an offer.
Yeah, we best be getting off there soon before someone starts a ruckus.
You're welcome to join us, of course.
Oh, thank you. I'd be honored. He puts on another big bow for you.
Hogwitch will roll his eyes, but begrudgingly put out his hand to shake it, like, welcome to the team, I suppose. Let Esmeralda give us good fortune.
You get a big, like, holding your hand, shaking it vigorously type of shake.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to get there, but for now, our coachman already very drunk, and I guess there's nothing to do anymore. Let's just go for a sleep, and well, next day we can go to Altdorf.
Or alternatively, we could party and sleep in the coach.
Whatever gets us far away from here as soon as humanly possible.
You don't like this place, I see.
Oh, I like the place just fine. I just don't like the possibility of me getting found.
What do you mean? Found what?
By the way, you can see the stuff he's got stowed away on his person, right?
So do you have that gold and everything, yeah, with yourself?
Yeah, I believe they could see at least the big sack of 29 gold crowns, and I believe he took a sword. Right?
I actually have a list of what I plucked. I pretty much the only thing I left behind for him was his cheating gambling tools.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I took his. I already had the horse. Yeah, I took his pistol and 20 shots. I took his longsword. I took a shit ton of money, and I took his dignity.
So, how about we complete this by stealing the coach and just going right now?
Stealing it too. Excellent. Man, we really
I'm in
are a bunch of
favor of
filthy
that.
criminals now, aren't we?
No, it's just like I want to not be here right now.
Okay. Well, that begs the question. If you travel at night, there's an increased chance of bumping into something in the forests, but you will be immediately on your way. Or you could stay until dawn, get into the coach, or try to fit everybody into the coach, as everybody else that you've met today, Isolda, her servant, her bodyguard, Philippe, and the man who was just trying to read his book will also be traveling with you all. And who knows when the coach will be going in the morning, because yeah, the guard and the driver are extremely drunk and went to bed early.
Unless we just steal the coach and leave them behind.
I don't know. I don't think it's very nice, but if you really don't like this place so much, I don't mind.
I'm for either plan. Honestly, I could do with a good night's sleep. However, being on the road will give us the advantage against any competitors. Now, one thing. Oh, I will admit I'm not much of a teamster, as to know how to drive one of those things.
That would be good. Does anyone here know how to drive a cart or coach?
I know how to ride a horse.
Yes, as do I. But a horse is not a coach.
Do you think it is a bit different? But which?
I definitely don't know how to drive a coach. I barely know how to get on the horse.
Well, I think this idea is not going to work then, because I'm not going to learn how to drive a coach at night on a stolen coach in danger. That's a bit too much.
I suppose. I guess we'll have to just wait till the morning then.
We'll party all night and then sleep in the court then. Although the missus might never forgive me if I end up in a drunken stupor.
Well,
Which begs the question, is the missus here to see you in the drunken stupor?
No, but I assure you that woman's got eyes on the back of her head, and she'll know.
We
Does she? Is
look,
she shot?
look. I'll just drink every second drink of yours, and you'll be fine.
Oh, that would work. Yeah, we'll do that.
All right.
I don't know. I'm gonna go to sleep. I don't want to wake up with a very bad hangover in the morning. So, it's enough for me.
Another reason why he's giving someone his every other drink. And drinking plenty of horse water as well.
Well, all right then. Well, you drink for most of the night, and when you couldn't drink no more, you finally head to bed. But when you finally wake up, it is 8 o'clock. The morning is misty and overcast. Those of you who drink have hangovers. Those of you who don't are, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Everyone assembles into the common room of the inn, where Gustav is serving breakfast. But the coachmen are nowhere to be seen. They're most likely still at bed, sleeping off their drinking. You all eat and drink.
The bartender is there, right?
The barman is not there.
Like anyone? Because
It's just
who is serving us?
It's just Gustav,
Okay.
the owner of the inn.
Yeah. Hey, Gustav. Which room are our traveling accommodation people in? Like the driver, the coachman. Because
He smiles and he says, the coach and the guard are in the room right next to yours. Just upstairs and straight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
You should find it.
I'll not be using them again if this is how they handle their business.
No, because I before I eat a bite, I go up there and I just like really rudely knock on their door.
Yeah, I Finn is gonna go together. Well, it's not very nice. We're supposed to be going to Altdorf and just sleeping in the morning. And I'm gonna also knock very, very, very hey, wake up! He's knocking very loudly. Hey, wake up! We need to go to the Altdorf. There's very important business for us.
Go up, knock on the door very loudly, and inside you hear the grumblings and the cursing of the coachmen as they get up and they say they'll be out in 20 minutes after they get dressed. And so you head back down and get something to drink, something to eat, and by 9 o'clock, the coachmen are downstairs. They make no conversation. They're only mumbling, and they seem to stumble and frequently clutch their heads as they grab a quick bite to eat, some water to drink, and they go out to ready the horse.
Can we have that to go for these wonderful people?
Yeah, Gustav preps it and puts it in a sack and hands it off to everybody. And eventually the coach is ready, but this poses a problem. As, let's see, there's 6 of you, okay, and there's 4 other people. Wait, let me check. 1, 2, yeah. Wait, no, 1, 2, 3, 5. There's 5 of you. So that makes there's 11 people wanting to get into a coach that can only sit 6.
Hogwish can sit on the roof.
Okay.
Probably like
Oh.
seated backwards, so, like
no.
blocks his face.
That's a coach with an open driver's seat thing, right? In the front. Somebody could, handle the driver who is really hungover.
Yeah, if anybody, you can pile onto the sides or sit on the roof. Anybody else who wants to try and get inside the coach will have to deal with Lady Isolda and her bodyguard, as there are hacking for several cases inside.
Oh my.
Which
So the
which
baggage
were-
is inside
wow.
the room too? Inside the coach as well instead
Oh.
of on top?
Oh yeah, it's inside. She's very particular. She doesn't want, it looks like it's gonna rain, and she doesn't want her luggage to get wet. She has very expensive hats and clothes and jewelry that she does not want to get muddied or sat on or anything.
Well, of course, I know how to speak to these types, so I should, of course, be in the coach.
I'm gonna be in the coach as well. I'm
Okay,
right.
a quick question. Is the room inside limited because we have so much luggage?
No. With the luggage, it can still only hold 6 people.
We could get the next cart out, or we could incite an incident and kick out her and her bodyguard.
Oh god. No. Don't make enemies of nobles. Never. Don't do that.
That would be the downside to that, yes.
Harble's tiny, and he just has like his purse of food and money and a few things, and so he just like, oh no, and he knows he has to go sit up on the top and just get rained on.
Believe me, my friends, I will dazzle the
Just sit
lady.
with your face looking towards the back. That way your eyes won't get full of bugs. Come on.
Oh no.
Or you know what? How about we do it like that? You small people are very small, so you might as well just go inside of coach, and it's gonna take only one place. But I'm gonna go sit somewhere outside. I'm gonna be riding the shotgun.
Yeah. You should really keep an eye on the coachman. He seems really hungover.
At the shadiest
Point.
spell.
One of them is snoring at the reins, and the guard is sat down and went to the latrine and locked the door.
Oh, let's put the drunk guy on top, the driver, and then some. Wait, no one knows how to drive. That's what it is.
Tie him up. Yes.
Also,
that's
if
true.
the other halfling's worried, Hogwitch will offer him my hooded cloak and tatty hat if he wants to keep the rain off.
That's very nice. So is he still like drunk? Yeah. I'm
Very
gonna.
hungover.
Yeah. Well, you know what? There is a cure for hungovers. And just wait for a second. I'm gonna be back. And I'm gonna go to a tavern. Gonna ask for a bucket of water. Is it winter or something like that? Yeah. Like what's the weather now? What's the year?
I'm sorry. It's yesterday it was the 24th of Yagrung, so it's the 25th. It's still spring. It's cold nights but warm days.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna go like get it's the spring. It's fine. I'm gonna go get a bucket, like fill up with the water from outside, probably a well or something like that, the very cold water, and just gonna come back and without any question, just like spill over the water on top of his head. That should make it you should be no better, I think.
Yes, at the same time as that happens, I sneak inside and just sit down and like. That doesn't concern me now.
You get in, and he does this, and it wakes up the driver, who mumbles and glances over at Finn and then glares. And 20 minutes later, everybody is packed tightly in and on the coach. The guard is back from using the bathroom, and blunderbuss in hand, the journey begins. They whip.
As I understand, the guard is riding like just a horse. You know, he's not on the carriage.
He's actually on the carriage.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Yes, he's sitting next to the driver.
Okay.
Oh wait, Hogwitch, you have a horse.
Oh yeah, I do have a horse. In that case, he'll still leave the other guy his hat and cloak and get on top of his horse and ride beside.
Yeah, I forgot. You have Henry the horse.
I think the horse remembers us more than we remember him. Much was annoying.
Yeah, it's like, wait.
The horse.
The horse. The horse just glares at you like side-eyed the entire trip. Just
You, Henry, are the only reason we're not taking a boat.
Harold. The horse's name is Harold.
Oh, Harold.
Harold.
Sorry.
Oh, wait.
Sorry, Harold. Sorry
No,
for calling you Henry.
If the horse is called Harold, then its eyes are jutting out in two different directions, so that's probably why you're getting side-eye with one eye. Like, hey, Gunther, I can see you.
Oh, thank you for making the same mistake. We are so alike. I like you now.
The horse just happily whinnies to you.
Yes, let's see. Yeah, so the coachmen whip their horses into a slow walk, approximately about 2 miles an hour, as they depart from the inn. Any poking and prodding to make them speed up is met with some grunts and some muttering under the breath, and they speed them up for about half an hour and slow it back down. The guard falls asleep and the coach keeps going. 20 minutes after the coach slows back down, it begins to rain, which soon develops into a downpour, which rapidly, everybody who's outside gets soaked. And
I've
let's
just
see.
got new shoes. Ken.
I am outside, yeah. So I'm sure he's also outside.
I'll be up there.
Hogwitch
Yeah.
stoically just doesn't let the rain bother him, just keeps trudging onward. Harold
Well,
probably
yeah.
shows more discontent.
Harold's just done,
Finish
but
stuff.
And Cred's utterly miserable.
let's see. Okay, yeah. It goes on like this for a while. And then after a couple of hours, the rain stops. And sometime later, the coach reaches the junction with the main Middenheim Altdorf Road.
We
A
turn
milepost. Yes. Let's see. A milepost by the roadside clearly states the distance to Altdorf as 45 miles, for those who can read.
For those that can read, I love it.
It's that kind of setting, bro.
Oh, it's great.
So, at this speed, we'll get there next year.
Let's
No,
see.
we get there in 2 days because we're going 2 miles per hour and it's 48 miles. So,
I do not trust them to even keep up.
oh wait, horses need to sleep. I'm sorry, I can't math
Yes.
with sleep.
Oh yes.
And Finn is gonna be shocked. Hey, John, smart man. What does this sign says?
45 miles to Altdorf.
It's long, isn't it?
Quite, especially at this ponderous speed, he says, yelling at the coach driver.
Coach driver mumbles back, but you can't really make out what he's saying.
I'm wondering if I
there
should
is-
inspire him with the tip of my knife.
That would be interesting.
Listen, a smart and he's gonna listen. A smart man said that if you're not gonna be in a hurry, he's gonna gut you. I'm just saying. That's what he said.
It at current speed, it's going to take 2 to 3 days. That for those of us who are not on the outside of the coach, that is preferable. Or we could just walk and be faster.
Good. There's a coaching inn here at the junction, and it's owned by the Four Seasons line. It has a big old sign up front. But your coach does not seem to stop here, and it continues on its way. I will give you just... Let's see. Okay, yeah,
Sorry.
so...
I didn't quite hear that. You give us?
Sorry, yeah, at this junction where the mile marker is, there's a coaching inn, and it's owned by the Four Seasons, which, yeah, I forgot to post the rich lore of the Four Seasons and the other coaching lines. But your coach...
No, we're not switching coaches. It's fine. Like,
It's
Yeah,
a new
don't worry.
competition, and they're faster.
Okay, and you continue on their way. Let's see.
I'm gonna say, there's this a new coachman, right? They're faster than you. You know that.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys want to hop off of this coach here and wait for another one? Or do you want to just continue riding in this one?
Might as well continue riding. We'll just
We'll
put
make
us
it
work.
further behind waiting
I
for
would prefer to stick with this semi-reliable mode of transportation rather than waiting for something that may never come.
All right. So yeah, you guys are off. Couple of hours after you join the main road, the road itself sweeps around a bend, and halfway around it, as you guys are going through, and Ross, this is for you. If you're on roll 20, you can pull up. It says map 2.
Got it.
No.
See.
I'm sorry, I have neglected being Roll20 literate.
It's fine. Don't worry. Let's see. You all are met by a grisly sight. Squatting in the road is a human figure. His back to the coach, bent over the body of a Four Seasons coachman. The figure turns, and you all see a severed human hand hanging out of the creature's disgusting mouth. The creature is recognizably human, but is abhorrent to behold. Flesh hangs in shreds from its face and hands, and green ichor seeps from its eyes, spitting out the hand.
Not again.
It rushes towards the coach, determined to slash and kill with its bloody dagger in hand.
God, shoot that thing!
As it comes forward, Hogwitch will get his bow ready, notch an arrow, and fire it at it.
Let's see, is there anything?
Is there a roll for people in the carriage to even notice?
Yeah, I think you all can kind of notice because you hear like the coach
Something's
stop.
going on outside. Okay.
Yeah, you can hear everybody mumbling and stuff.
For fuck's sake, sorry, lady. I squeeze past the pompous lady, get outside and ready my sword.
Okay. Let's see. No one's here is playing as a rolled up or one of the handouts called Kirsten, so it doesn't.
Sorry, what is the map? Because I'm not a player, so can you make me a player? Because I just
You can you can rejoin as player if you go to settings and then just go to rejoin as player at the bottom. It'll make you a player.
all right, okay.
Yeah, that is
No.
not a pleasant sight.
Yeah, it is not. Trying to see, is there anything else here that needs mention? No, not yet. But okay, everybody who has a ranged weapon and wants to attack, you can go ahead and roll for an attack.
Yeah. Regrettably, I
Bird wake
missed.
Ooh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, you missed. As the creature is rushing the coast, and the horses panic and start to bolt.
Next turn, I'm gonna see if I can ride Herald over the creature.
I suppose. Oh, I don't know how to. I'm sorry. This is an example. So I have a sling. I didn't have time to read through the rules. I will next time. I apologize. I didn't know if I would get to attend.
You just
What's your initiative?
roll under your stats. Is
Oh, okay.
basically what it is with a D100.
Looks like maybe 50. So I roll under that to just be able to act. Is that it?
Yeah. If you want to shoot your sling, you have to roll under your ballistic skill, which is BS.
Okay.
Yeah. If you roll under your BS, you hit.
Oh, okay. It looks like a hit.
Nice.
Got a 10. My ballistic skill's 33.
Sorry,
Absolutely
are we supposed to see a map on Roll20? Because I don't see any maps here.
I put up an image. Let me make sure that it's not. This is the image in the book for this scene. You should be able to
So
see
we
it.
don't have a map, right? So, okay.
Yeah. There is a map, but it doesn't show anything extra other than the. But anyways, okay. So now what do I do that I hit? I've got ES3. It says.
Yes, 3. So he has a toughness of 2. I haven't had anybody shoot a sling. So what would that be, you guys? Is that a D6?
Looks
I
like-
think so. Let me take a quick look.
Looks like
Here we go.
perhaps range is 24 yards, 36, 150 for penalties if it's like BX. ES3, I don't know what that is, and then RLD is perhaps reload 1, maybe 1, and then I.
Yes.
Oh,
it's,
one.
Established strength, I think. So you just add that to your die roll, which should be a D6.
Okay, so strength and then D6 for against their wounds or something.
Yeah. What happens is that you roll that, and you're gonna deduct it from its armor and toughness, and whatever is left is taken off its wounds, minimum 0. You can't heal someone by hitting them with a longsword because it's not that kind of setting.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 5 on a D6.
All right, so that would be
Okay, add your strength, deduct the toughness, and deduct the armor.
7, and I don't know the stats of the enemy.
That's
Toughness is 2, so that is a 5. He has no armor. And so that would be, what, 5 wounds?
5 wounds.
Would be very good.
Nice.
And yes. So you reduce his wounds to 0.
Harble just, he's been somewhat
you
asleep.
crippled once.
And he pops up and he's like, I'm cold! And he gets mad and he slings the stone and hits the guy in the head. In his rotted, mutated head, which cracks the skull open but doesn't kill him probably.
Hogwitch and Herald eyes bulge and just look back at you. Good shot, old man.
whoa!
How did you fucking do that?
Harble's like,
Really?
oh,
I did.
poppycock, and then he goes back to sleep.
I think we made the right choice in bringing him along.
Yes. Yes. You are twice the man I am. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Was there only one guy, or there are more of them? Sorry, I mean,
Let's double take a look.
I think
I
there
think
are more
we've only
vagrants.
spotted one, but there are probably more.
Yeah. So yeah, you slay him, right? You crack his skull open, and he collapses, and for a moment, just no
Well, I'm not
movement.
sure he's dead yet, but he would
No,
have
no.
full injury.
Yeah, exactly. No. When you go to 0 wounds, don't you have to roll like an injury
yeah.
thing?
Yeah. Sorry.
So we'll see how dead he is, or if he's still up there with a
Oh,
crash.
if he's just losing an eye or a limb, or I don't know, gets dysentery.
yeah, you have to reverse the number, and you're gonna get like the right.
Oh,
what
he's
you-
dead.
Oh wow.
He got it. It's not to go through all the fluff, but it's basically he's instantly dead.
That was a very good shot, David.
He's snoring. He was very grumpy.
Oh,
David just fucking shot Goliath with a sling.
And this is the real reason that the Slan cooked up halflings billions of years ago. Not that we know that.
There's some what's that Dark Sun stuff going on here right now.
Yep.
Let's see.
Oh,
Yep.
I wish I
Is the
could
coach
play Dark
stopping,
Sun.
or are they continuing on?
No, they stopped as his name was Rolf Hurstis. He was a friend of a pre-generated character, but we can get to. It doesn't matter now. He's dead. But the horses panic and bolt. Besides Harold, who probably didn't even see the danger with his bug eyes. The traces snap as they do. Holt, the driver who is gripping the reins, was pulled off and dragged across the ground behind the horses. Bunner struggled to apply the brakes to stop the coach from crashing into trees, but he did succeed. But he panicked and froze when he saw Rolf, who was about to leap on him when Ross, or shall I say, Harbo, sniped him with a stone and killed him. Let's. The coach's passengers all kind of froze up, besides Philippe, who got out with you guys. Let's see. You guys get out and investigate. You see that the coachman's body that Rolf was eating, he was killed by a crossbow bolt through the neck. And he still wears his sleeved mail shirt, which, if anybody wants it, it fits a human warrior.
Yep, I can take that thing. I was outside, so I might as well just be first to approach. Well, I guess that man does need it, isn't it? Might as well
Just take it. Don't talk.
for myself.
Let's see. From his body, the tracks of his coach can be seen continuing along the road further up ahead.
That's what I want to see.
In the direction you guys were going. Let's see.
Well, so our horses are run away, yeah. So we're stuck here.
Uh-oh.
Holtz is being dragged by the horses into the. So far the coach is stuck. Yes.
So,
All right.
Well, we're
seeing
gonna
as we
have
have
to get
nothing
those-
better to do, let's find out what's up ahead.
Yes, and afterwards we'll go fetch the horses.
Okay,
well,
let's relieve the lady of all of her camping equipment and go.
Just freaking leave him high and dry.
Are we going to ride the lady then? Because obviously we don't have any horses to pull this bloody couch, so we can go.
I think you might need to redefine what you mean by ride the lady, sir. 'Cause that could
As you
go-
all talk, a bestial cry rends the air from further ahead around the corner, and crashing sounds can be heard coming through the undergrowth.
Hogwitch will notch another arrow and start kicking up Harold to stride forward.
Yeah, I guess. Well, really, I think if we are not gonna go to them, that thing that you hear the sound, right, everyone? Might as well just taking advantage of it and just approach it ourselves. And so Finn is gonna take out his sword and just also he's gonna hey, Hubble, wake up, listen.
Oh no. I look around, I
We
see
are-
that all this chaos is still happening.
We have a bit of a problem here.
This coin.
Just let's go and see what's going on there.
Okay. And he, it's cold, wet, terrified, starts to climb down off the coach. Follows you.
Man. As you guys all move forward, something comes barreling out of the undergrowth,
You jump behind
straight
Finn.
towards you, very fast.
I would like to take cover on top of the coach.
Can I actually sit down, put my shield up, and put the sword forward like that.
Yeah, you do that. And moments later, it's Holtz. He says, "It's me, Holtz. Don't shoot."
Oh.
Let's see. He's back, but without the horses, and he says that that the horses have ran into the forest, and that he came back to see if everybody was okay after he got dragged. And then you hear screams coming straight ahead again. And Lady Isolde gets out and says, "Well, you guys look like the fighting type. You might as well go up ahead so we can deal with that problem before we get stuck here for any longer. I got business in Altdorf.
We also
So hurry it up. Chop, chop."
Yes, milady. How well would we be compensated for your safety?
Well, you won't be executed.
I would love
compensation
to
enough?
not be executed.
Well, that's as much of a price tag as any, and Hogwarts will guide Harold
But
to this great
my wonderful lady Isolde, would I be executed if I found my way to Altdorf and you didn't?
Oof.
Well, you'll certainly be wanted if you don't get me there within 2 days.
Well, I would be very glad to get you there in 2 days. I would also like to be paid.
Your life is payment enough.
Oh.
So hurry it up.
Oh. No, I'm so sorry, lady. And I abandon her in the muck. And I just start walking.
Hogwarts is
Right.
still going to go towards the horrifying sounds, bow raised high, on his horse. Who
Yes,
can't see
going
shit.
towards the horrifying sounds, because generally there's coin where there's horrifying sounds.
What was that line from Barbarella? A good many dramatic situations begin with screaming.
Finn is gonna. Well, I guess we better find the horses. Otherwise, we're gonna be stuck here. So let's just see what's going on. And he's gonna say, well, to the guard, where's tell us where the horses are.
Towards the north, or towards the screams, further up on the road.
I guess we're gonna go and find out, right?
Okay. All right. You all move. You all move up ahead. Do you want to just follow the road, or do you want to try and sneak through the woods, as this is on a bend?
I'm gonna be sneaking. I will try sneaking.
Sneaking sounds good.
Can you sneak on a horse?
Maybe.
No
Very
horse.
strong.
No horse.
I mean, can a
Without
horse have a sneaking skill? And do you have to use the lesser of the two?
It's initiative,
No.
right? To sneak.
Yeah.
No, I follow the road.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
sneaking in the woods.
I'll go with Gunther. Can't have him get in over his head.
Definitely sneaking as well as I'm able.
All right. All right. Yeah. Well, the round in the corner is taking through the woods. In just a few moments, you are all witnesses to a ghastly scene. An overturned coach lies across the road, with two of its horses desperately trying to struggle free, as a creature with a large body and an incredibly small head is hacking maniacally at them with an axe. Lying screaming by the coach is a human with a dog-like head. Blood pumps from a wounded leg while another mutant with a pointed head tries to bandage it. Another, with cloven feet, is feasting on the body of a small child. Searching through the corpses scattered on the ground is a human with scaly skin holding a loaded crossbow. And you all have surprise on them.
Hogwitch is gonna kick Harold forward, like he said many times, and he's gonna fire his bow at the mutie that's trying to hurt the horses.
I'm just going to knife the closest one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come rush with my shield and gonna bash him with the shield and then strike him with the sword.
I got him.
You were shooting Pinhead, armed with the axe.
And I'm going to miss
Let me know
horribly.
what you roll.
66.
Ooh.
Over
He got
35.
7 himself.
Okay, you are dealing with a toughness of 3 for if you're firing at them, and it would take right after this action. Everybody who's charging into melee can make an attack.
I
Alright.
did
After
7
all
damage
hit.
to the one I hit. The one who's terrorizing the horses.
How much damage did you do?
7.
Oh, okay, he's down.
Good.
He is at 0. Okay, Pinhead is down. And I will roll for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the fate point to roll it because I rolled 75. So
Yeah, we have that, don't we?
yeah, 1 fate point to roll.
Okay.
Just let me try to roll it. And this time I rolled more. So yeah, I definitely missed. Like horribly missed, 95. So that's I have 57 and I rolled 95.
Alright, yeah, you missed pretty bad. Anybody else want to make an attack or or fire?
I'll fire.
Yes.
Making a melee attack. But,
Not even close.
Remind me, I'm not there, right? They're in the forest, I'm on the road, right?
You're on the road, but you can be there if you want, because Altdorf is in this direction.
spending
So,
a fate.
okay, maybe I spend my turn getting to the fight.
Okay. And then Harpo, you wanted to shoot or melee?
I'm going to melee. I'm re-rolling. I'm spending a fate point to re-roll my last roll. That sucked. And still miss, but not as bad. 37 over 35.
I'm gonna go try hit the nearest one.
Okay. That would be 12 feet.
Oh, yeah, I made it. Damage, was it a d6 plus strength, I think?
Yes. D6 plus strength minus toughness minus armor.
There's no armor on 4 of these guys. Or 3 of these guys.
That's 5 damage.
Okay, toughness 3, so that's 3 damage. And you kill. Well, okay, Cloven Feet is down to nothing now. Negative 1 wound, per se. And I will roll for him too. All that's left is Pointed Head, Dogface, he's critically wounded, and the Scaly Man. You guys are...
Alright, which one is the nearest mutant? Because Hogwitch will command and kick up Harold to charge straight at it, so he tries and runs it over.
Okay. This will be the last round of surprise. Harbo, did you want to act?
Yeah, I mean, the last round I missed. If are we starting a new one?
Yes, this is
not round turn. I don't know what is. I have a brain malfunction with rounds and turns for some reason.
Me too.
I don't know why.
weird.
A lot of games will switch when it's a round or when
Does
it's
it?
a turn. So yeah, because AD&D uses rounds
I
and
miss
a
again.
bunch of rounds is a turn, and then in this one a bunch of turns is a round. So it's like
I missed.
No, yeah, no. The difference is sometimes there's a reference to people going in turns within a round.
Yeah,
Right.
that's fun.
I'm just so it's a new round now, right? Right.
Yes, it's a new round. Everybody can act again as the mutants are finally realizing what's happening as Pinhead and Cloven Feet are down.
Oh.
Rolled.
Who's still
rolled.
left? There are 3 guys left, right? Anyway, I'm gonna attack one
Yes.
of them. See if I can.
Okay, there's Pointed Head, Dogface, and he actually has a
Yep.
name. His name is Knud, the Scaly Man.
Yeah, I missed
No.
again. So I'm just,
whichever one is
Bro.
closest. Yeah. So what would you like me to roll for that?
If you're gonna run him over, I guess do a just do weapon skill.
All right.
Mhm.
I actually got that. I rolled a 4, like word of the stick. So in slow motion, Harold with his eyes just going blah, 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 just like tramples down upon this eldritch horror man. Just
Yeah, you run over Pointed Head. Or you know what? They're so close together because Pointed Head is next to Dogface.
did
You
I
get
just
to
double
choose.
kill? Oh, okay. And that you said pointed head. I'll do pointed head.
Okay. All right.
Would you kindly roll the damage or?
Sure. Let's see. 5 points of damage against a toughness of 3, so 2 points. So 2 wounds. He's still kicking and going, but he was knocked prone from being hit by a horse.
Very good.
All right. Let's see. So Harbo went and missed again. Hogwitch went with his horse and ran and knocked prone Pointed Head. So we have Gundakar, we have Dunkrat, Mordron, and Finn left to do.
No, Finn missed. I already
Oh,
rolled.
Finn. Oh yeah, Finn missed. Sorry. So all right, Mordron, this drama. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go towards this guy. This is the scaled one, right, with the crossbow.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and hit him.
All right.
Failed.
Ooh, yeah. Well, yeah. You don't just miss. You actually hit, but you cannot pierce his scaly hide.
Oh, right.
Right. Gundakar.
Okay, I just stabbed the nearest person.
You charge in combat.
Yes, I hit, and I do. I do 8 damage, unmitigated.
Jeez. Okay. Do you want that against Pointed Head or Bestial Face, or Nud? The
The
scaly thing?
the nearest one. Don't have the mat. The map.
Okay.
Sorry.
Pointed Head. Pointed Head. Yeah.
You have to subtract toughness and armor.
Yeah. Let's see. He has no armor, so you reduce. Well, you do more wounds than he actually has left. He only had 2, so I don't know if that's an outright kill. I forgot the rules for that. But he's down.
Does he explode like a blood sausage?
See,
It
he
should.
does.
Oh. Okay. So I just stand there, and I have a second attack left. So is somebody in my reach?
Yes, it's Dogman, who's critically wounded
Okay.
on the ground.
I hit Dogman. Oh, and I do 9 unmitigated.
Well, he's critically wounded, so I'm not gonna roll anymore. He's dead.
Okay. I just
You
stabbed 2
chop
people
his-
to death.
Yeah, you chop his head off and Pointed Head.
Also, at the same time, I turn around. What is happening?
Just more mutants, more cultists, or not even
Oh,
cultists.
for fuck's sake! I hate. Oh god.
Well, there won't be more cultists or mutants for much longer.
By
No.
the way, I forgot that I have 2 attacks, so I'm gonna roll for another one. So I'm gonna try to hit the scaly one.
All right, you can. He's the only one left alive at this point.
And I still miss. I don't know how does it happen, but yeah, I still miss.
You still miss. Yeah, you swing at him, and he just raises his arm up and absorbs the brunt of the attack.
Yep.
Does not pierce the scales again. And that's no, Dunkrat, what do you do?
I'm gonna try to do stabby stab on the guy again.
Okay. I'm gonna try and stab him again.
Roll. Trying to get this character sheet in here.
No worries. Yeah, so Nud, the last man alive, he has 1 armor point on his body, arms, and head.
Alright, so I
Because it's
missed
his scale.
it. 2 over 35.
Jeez. Okay.
Hit the broadside of a barn this session.
Happens to the best of us, man.
Yeah.
All right, Nud. It's surprise rounds are over, I believe, and so Nud tries to take a shot at this crossbow, close range, into Finn of all people.
Sure.
Actually, it's pretty decent. And it hits with a 2.
Yeah, I think like that's just mitigated by my toughness. So yeah, and also by my armor. So I have toughness of 4 and armor of. What did he hit, by the way? So,
Just
saying.
4. So you absorb the shot. The bolt hits but does not pierce, and it breaks and falls to the ground against your from your armor. And with that, he's gonna try and flee. He's completely surrounded, or he's outnumbered, is what I mean. So he's gonna try and flee into the woods.
Hogwitch will continue riding with his horse axe held high. No, we let one wretched thing of chaos lurk around. We're not gonna let others march around. Come here.
You all can act again, since he's the only one left.
All right.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir. Who made it? What's up?
Let's see.
I think Ross said, "Excuse me."
Yeah, I coughed. Thank you.
Can I manage to? I actually, yeah. So I can try to also catch him and stop him on my sword. As well.
6 damage versus the 12 area on his body.
12, which would be his arms, I believe. Let's see.
Stand still, damn you! Let me tickle you with my knife.
Yes, 6. So you can deduct
Wait.
4 from that, and that
No.
gives him a wound.
Yeah, I
So
also
2 wounds.
hit with the 70. In 72 is where I rolled 27, so
72 is torso,
yeah,
I want
and
to say.
it's a 5 damage in total.
5 damage total, so you do a wound as well. So he has 3 wounds on him. 3 more to go.
Okay.
Let's see. Harbo, did you want to take a shot?
I did. I missed. This is going to be
Hopefully
normal for Harble, to be clear.
Hopefully he's not a one-hit wonder.
Yeah.
Okay. Gundakar.
Yeah. I'm in the battle rage. I just killed 2 people. What's the next thing to stab?
You see the scale man being chased by your allies into the forest as they're taking a stab and poke at him.
Yes. Stab.
Okay.
No. Second attack. Yes.
Oof. Huh?
And that would be 7 without negative things.
Okay. So 7 minus 4 is 3. So yeah, you reduce him to 0 wounds.
Yeah.
Roll the massacre. Roll the massacre.
In the 24 area.
In the 24 area, so that's a leg, if I remember right.
Yeah. Just lunge at him.
You swipe off his leg, causing him to profusely bleed out, and he will die. Well, it says next turn, but yeah, and it just
Hit another the motherfucker with another motherfucker.
that's it. All of them are down and out.
Right.
Now let's go.
Let's get to looting.
Also,
All right.
we're looting. Mind if you use the washroom real quick?
Yeah, no worries.
All right, be right back.
Okay, so we'll go through what's here. After the chaos. So after everything dies down and you guys gather your senses and see that no more abominations are coming out of the forest. The corpses are the other coachman, a young child, and his parents, both artisans. An initiate of Sigmar, for those of you who know, and a laborer. This coachman still wears his sleeved mail shirt, and his blunderbuss and shot lies next to his body. None of the other bodies have anything of value, but on Nud, you find 43 gold crowns, a ring, which is valued at 40 gold crowns.
Who notices the gold crowns first?
I think at this point you can all split them. But the ring and the silver
maybe the
lock.
person who spots them first keeps all of them.
How about we
No,
can like
no. I'm speaking out of game. Like, okay, if my character were to spot them first, he would keep all of them. So that's why I'm asking.
Okay.
If my character would spot them, he would like divide it to them because we all fought. We all killed them. Like it's not like
You know what?
We can
How
roll
about
something.
this? Yeah, okay. There's a silver locket as well worth 8 gold crowns with a miniature of one of the dead artisans in it. And then we will get to what the next thing is in just a second. If you guys want to have a roll off for the 43 gold crowns, you can go right ahead. The lowest roll gets the crown.
Okay.
Which characteristic do we roll?
Oh, this is just a roll off.
Just the 100.
Oh, okay. Any number.
I rolled 36.
24.
32.
Oh,
32.
Oh, 91.
91.
Abu, roll. Oh,
23.
oh, he's
23. All right. Jeez.
Tanner has to roll as well. Tanner, the hog witches.
Yes. Let's see what Tanner gets before we deduct. But Ross is in the lead.
Oh God. I'm so glad not a jealous person like myself rolled.
Let's see. So we'll just move on to the next part for a moment as we decide on that. So as you're looking over the ambush or the scene of the ambush, you don't have to pursue mutants into the woods because they're all dead. You notice a crumpled human form lying under a bush. It has 2 crossbow bolts stuck in its back and wears clothes that identify him as a township dweller, possibly an artisan.
Sorry, identified him who? Sorry, I couldn't understand what you said.
There's a dead guy under a bush with 2 crossbow bolts under him, and he looks like he's dressed as an artisan or an artisan. Turning the corpse over, you're in for a shock, as he looks exactly like Fen. Let's see. Protruding from his jacket pocket is a blood-stained piece of parchment, which is handout 3, the inheritance. But I can actually read it right here. Let's see. And then there's also in an inside pocket is another unstained letter, which is handout 4. So I will read these. Let's see. Oh God.
But you can read it.
If I could read this.
I can't read it.
Do you want me to fire it off? I think I can read it.
If you want to find it, because this is not a good
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this.
Is it a bad font?
It's a
It is.
bad font.
Yeah.
It's a very inky looking font.
It's easier to
Here-
read if you go to the handout section in the back than it is in the black and white ink in the text. So the back section of the adventure should have a red ink with yellow parchment background. It's easier to read. Let me know if you want me to read it. I have the handout up here as well.
Let's see if I can find it.
I'm just blind.
It is hard. It's messy. But it's
There,
cool that
handout.
these. Yeah, I like these handouts though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you might have to read it off because on here
no
it's,
big deal.
it's a save font.
I'll be fast. Dear Herleibehung. I don't know. Some kind of whatever the Empire. After many lengthy researches, we have come to believe that you are the only living relative of the Baronet Lieberung, light of the town of Ubersreich. This being the case, and any other okay, that is pretty tough. And any other herefore unknown and pertinent factors.
Should I read these things because I'm German?
Yeah, go totally.
I don't know.
That being
You
said,
don't have the documents. Though.
that
I don't
being
have
said-
the documents. I'm sorry.
That being said, I would be interested if some of it is a pseudo-German, right? Like I would be like if you note that.
There's a lot of pseudo.
I would imagine, right? Like
Warhammer
Yeah.
RPG, yeah.
But anyways, yeah.
Like, sorry.
No, I mean if you can
No,
read it, and what I mean is like literally the font.
The thing being, I don't have access to.
Okay. Let me fire this off real quick.
Roll for it.
Okay. Yeah, let me read it really fast. I just want to get the info out so you guys can gameplay.
Sorry.
That's okay. This being the case, any other let me start over. After many lengthy researches, we believe you're the only relative of the Baronet Lieberung, late of the town of Uberstreich. This being the case, and any heretofore unknown pertinent factors notwithstanding, I'm herewith charging to inform you that you are the sole beneficiary of the Baronet's last will and testament, referred to as the document of the first party. The undersigned, acting on my capacity as legal executor of the aforementioned document. Basically, this is like an executor of the estate will and testament to designate the executor of the estate. Thereupon, providing you can produce an affidavit of your identity to Caster Loisius, which is interesting because this is on the body of the person that looks exactly like Finn, right?
Yes.
There we go. Okay.
Why
That's
did
fine.
you choose me? Oh,
He's got to act like
Roll, dude.
it's
You could've,
great.
like, switched.
And now he's
Yeah.
got to act like this guy. Anyways,
Give me I'm treating you as a hireling.
We remember what they look like.
Make your way with all speed to my offices in the fair town of Bogenhofen, and then an affidavit of your identity as, and this is the name, Caster Loisius Lieberung, Cassius Oisius Lieberung, signed by 2 witnesses, which we shall be pleased to hand over the title deeds to the Baronet's manor house, together with all of its contents, which includes a most tastefully stocked wine cellar, its extensive estates, and the sum of 20,000 gold crowns. I remain your most humble and respectful servant, Ubrick Barl, so-and-so, KC, Signed, just to make sure that this doesn't have anything, the year of the Empire. And then it says, we, the undersigned, do solemnly swear the bearer of this document is the one Caster Lieberung. And it's already been, the affidavit is already completed, if apparently shredded and dorked up here.
Yeah. It's kind of torn up, but yeah, you have an affidavit with witnesses signing it saying that you are Caster.
right.
What? You weren't stolen at birth, were you?
I would very much like to partake in this wonderful opportunity. Otherwise, I might, be a liability, but not a hostile liability, but like someone who could potentially, in 20 years' time, be an idiot and, blurt something. I would like to partake in this wonderful thing that you just found.
Finn is just looking at everyone. Sorry, I'm a little bit confused. First, this man looks exactly like me. Well, I think it's a poor fellow. I mean, he has so much so much money, to get, and now he's dead. It's very, very,
Oh,
uh,
it's
he's very unlucky.
hazards of the trade of being of nobility, my friend. I shall advise you in all things.
Wait, sir, sorry, I'm just very confused here. So, what do you want me to advise on? I mean, that guy is dead, and he's not
Oh,
getting all the
since he's
money.
dead, you must be Castelleverhoffen.
Do you have a twin brother there, big guy?
No, that I know of. I mean, I was born in a village near out, but
You might want to say yes to everything that one of us suggests and say maybe to something that somebody else suggests, and we might get a lot of money after this. This is very good. This is very good.
sorry, you're a bit confusing. Suggest one, suggest other, suggest. What do you mean suggest? I'm a little sorry. I don't understand what you're trying to say here.
What I believe, now correct me if I'm wrong, he's suggesting is that you, being Castelleverhoffen, take these letters to, was it Middenheim or
Bogenhof.
Bogenhofen? Thank you. Take our company, of course, we must keep you safe. Take these dispatches to Bogenhofen, to these worthy solicitors, and present yourself.
As the heartbroken rightful inheritor of this dowry.
Precisely. And
Do I understand correctly that you want me to be this noble? But I don't even know how to act as a noble.
You
Look
don't have to. No. You are in mourning. You don't have to say anything.
And you can learn
You're
whatever
sad. You are sad. You don't have to say anything. People are going to speak for you. It's fine. You just have to look sad.
I probably can do that for sure. I don't know. I I don't even know what fork you need to use or something like that. I know that.
Look, imagine. No.
Crowns.
Look, you just imagine that I stabbed your favorite toy. Just look like that. Remember, I did not stab your favorite toy, but also look like it.
Well, if you would stop my favorite toy, I would just I'll punch you in the face. That's what I would do.
Okay, no. What would make you sad but not angry?
Losing 20,000 gold coins.
Oh, that would be very, very sad for me.
Okay. So imagine you didn't get all that money.
Oh, yeah, that's very sad.
That face. Show that face.
Well, I will try my best.
Oh God, yes. Please do.
We can handle these solicitors. Obviously, an educated man to see to your affairs.
I would say that the smart one is going to be my advisor because he's a smart one. And you're going to speak with them.
Yes, I'll be happy to speak for you, my friend. and look over any documents and such.
Let's see. Yeah, as you guys are all discussing this and come to an agreement, you notice a group of horsemen riding from the direction of Altdorf. It's a group of 5 road wardens. And Hog, which would notice they're led by Magnus Autrek.
And who is
As they
Magnus
approach, Magnus Autrek. He is the captain of the road wardens in Altdorf, and he has actually led a few battles for Kaiser Franz the Second, I believe, is the emperor in this one. Franz something the Second, and he's basically a war hero who didn't want to really ride the fame and just wanted to be alone. So they gave him the position of road warden captain. And as they approach, they are on their guard. 2 have blunderbusses ready and aimed. As 3 others get closer, and they ask, "What's going on here? We heard attacks. We heard screams."
We took
We
care of it,
see-
Commander. Don't you worry. Good to see you again.
Says,
We're still on the
Hogwitch.
road.
Yes, he's still in the ambush, or where the ambush would be.
By the way, any chance that we could notice earlier and just hide the body of the person that looks like me?
Yes, I was going to say, I'm kind of standing in front of the body,
Yeah, you could have been doing that while you were discussing the matter.
sticking it under the bush.
Yeah. Just
Just flip the body back over.
just with my foot, like I'm gonna shove it into the bush or something like that.
They pay no attention as you all tell them what happened. That mutants appeared to have attacked the scene, and let's see. They lower their guard and nod and say that they will deal with this trouble, and they all get down off their horses and begin loading the pile of body, or they pile the bodies into the coach that was attacked. And 2 of them hitch their horses up to it and get onto the coach.
Hopefully they didn't load the body of the guy that looks like me.
So
They-
we no longer have a
didn't.
coach.
No, this was the attacked coach.
Yeah.
And they trot off, giving you all a nod and saying that there's an inn not too far up the road where you can all stay at for the day, as it is getting close to early evening.
Oh my god. Do I have like knowledge about the geography? Can we march to Altdorf in the time until danger?
You could march there, but it would be about at least a day on foot or 6 hours on coach.
Yeah, well, we can try to look for the more horses, for the horses that run away. Just after, hey, those corpsmen left, right? Right. And Gundikar, hey, hide this body.
I just
Come on.
Shush! Also, I'm hiding the bodies.
No,
Boy,
one body.
bunch of
It's
jokers.
only one body that left was here. Bury him. Well, she's a noble, though. I'm gonna
let
start
me
talking
check.
like noble.
I do not have a field shovel. I'm sorry. I'll just toss him. I don't know, somewhere.
Push him more into the bushes. It's fine.
They say if there's a poaching inn that it's up the road, or is it just a normal inn?
No, like somewhere in the forest. Like,
No, everyone, find those horses.
Yes, as you once the body's been dealt with and the road wardens begin their trip back, you go back to your own carriage or coach and begin looking for the horses, which a few minutes later, Gunnar and Holt returns with each of the horses' reins in hand, saying that while you guys were dealing with the trouble, they were looking for the horses.
Nice.
It takes about an hour to make
Yourself useful.
Hey, okay, they're super hungover, okay? I didn't expect to be attacked by mutants. Let's see. It takes about an hour to make the necessary temporary repairs, and you all clamber back into your riding positions. And the remainder of the journey passes without mishap. The coaches pass a couple of The coach passes a few other coaches bound for Nuln and a detachment of Imperial Guard cavalry. But as darkness sets in, you reach the next coaching inn before Altdorf.
Sorry, can I just tell one thing? You know that was the clothes of that nobleman was very very bloody or not?
They were pretty bloody. They were.
Okay.
He was half feasted on.
I would very much like for the coachman to sleep with me in my bed, so that I can wake him up when he needs to wake up in the morning. I don't want him to get drunk.
Okay, I forgot. Tanner, help roll a D100 so we can see who gets these 43 gold crowns they found off the half lizard man.
No, basically, like the one who owes lower, who should decide if he gets it or just or gives to
No,
like
Tanner,
or-
just roll a D100.
What did you get? So yeah, so that's how gonna decide what he wants to do with those coins.
Hey, everybody! I found a bunch of stuff.
Oh, you're so much nicer than me. Give me.
Oh, well, okay, I guess. I figured we could. And he's like taking it. Oh, okay.
Actually, I
7
gotta
apiece,
confer with my
8
fellow
for the
halfling here.
triangle.
I think you should divvy that up nice and neat now, shouldn't ya?
He's like,
Hey, Pablo, wait. Let's just divide it. We all fought for it. Everybody should have a share of it. I'll say that.
he's like holding it, and he's just really nervous now, looking up at
No,
everybody. He's like, "Oh no!"
Yes, we were all very much involved in getting this. It's just that you noticed it, and that's very good of you. You are the most important person for noticing it, but if it weren't for us, you wouldn't have noticed it.
Oh, well, yeah, I definitely. I don't know, and I hand it to the other halfling, and then really uncomfortably run off. Now it's his problem.
And I did pluck a bunch of gold crap. Oh, almost forgot. And Hogwitch will take, who failed with the card shark and lost, was it 4 gold crowns?
It was 8
More
gold crowns.
8 gold crowns. Well, Hogwitch is gonna take 8 gold crowns and put it into the guy who lost. Pardon me, been meaning to give back your gold for ages now.
No. He lost 4 gold crowns, I think, isn't it?
Okay,
Or
it
how
was
much?
4 gold crowns.
In total, you
4.
find 8, I think, isn't it?
Okay.
Wasn't it?
Well, I'm gonna mark off 4 at least, and you better make sure you mark down 4. Is that understood?
Yeah.
So, oh.
So like if we split them, everyone gets like 7 points in gold crowns. Let's say everyone gets like 7 or something like that.
And of
It's-
course, I'm more than happy to have 1 or 2 of you take the money, but we agree to 7 each.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
That works. And at this point, you're at your next stop just before Altdorf, the Inn of the Seven Spokes.
I'm gonna be actually going noble here. Hey,
Still
anyone
gets
bring
a
me
big
some
rat.
ale, please?